Why hello there everyone. Once again, I got some matches with Maximilian Dood. The first time was Soul Calibur, the time after that was Virtua Fighter, and now this time it is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Keep in mind that I will be cringing at my own gameplay here at least once, because I was pretty rusty. I hadn't played this game in at least a few weeks, and it's not even as if I've ever gotten particularly good at this game anyway. And also, see, I just dropped my bread and butter combo right there. And then I was throwing out grabs by accident because I was actually wanting to do the command for dashes, but I was pressing the two buttons for grabs instead. And then there I also did a back special, which was by accident. I have no idea why I did back special, because I could have continued the combo with standing heavy. Anyways, when I noticed that Maximilian Dood was streaming this game, it was already super late, and I was already mentally preparing myself to go to bed, and so I was not mentally prepared for jumping into the adrenaline of this game, let alone playing in front of thousands of people. Fortunately, I shook the nerves off relatively quickly. Got some rollback kicking in there. The rollback was kicking in pretty hard on this match for some reason, and it made me a bit worried, but it got better, so there's no need to worry about that. So Maximilian Dood is, the reason he was playing this game, the reason he was streaming this game was because he was wanting to show off, he was wanting to try out the new Ninja Ranger, and he's sporting the Shinobi color scheme that it comes with. I don't know if that's intentionally a Shinobi color scheme. Maybe my brain is just primed to see that since I was playing Shinobi 3 the other day. Great game, by the way. Me being rusty here, though, it sort of balances out because Maximilian Dood hadn't played the game recently either. If one of us were just steamrolling the other person, that wouldn't be as entertaining. The most fun matches are always the ones that are sort of close, right? And I know as well as anyone that trying to stay proficient at multiple fighting games is incredibly hard because each fighting game has such a high skill cap, right? If you want to be good or proficient at any one, it really does require a lot of time investment. But of course, I still had fun anyway, and I'm pretty sure he had fun too. So here is the second match. I'm playing my all-villain team, naturally. I do at least get a few good combos off, which I'm happy about. There's a pretty big mistake later on. There's a huge mistake later on that I make, which I will definitely point out. I'll definitely point out when that happens. As for now, I get another round start, heavy hit confirm. And the reason I dropped that combo right there was for a much more excusable reason than the last match, because the time at which the putty hit him, it launched him up in a way different spot. It launched him up at a much different time than when it normally launches them up. I think I must have done a micro step that was a tad bit too long. My micro step might have been a bit too much of a macro step. My micro step was a bit too not micro, and that must have been why the spacing was wrong there or something. Trying to go for some reads here. Can't believe I dropped that. Again, I'm warming up. Literally, I had it. If I knew he was going to stream this, I would have warmed up with some training mode or some matches beforehand, but I just had to jump on immediately. Don't need to finish the whole combo because that was enough. And I'm sure a lot of these things are hitting just because a lot of these are knowledge checks, right? And at Maximilian Dood, having not played this game in a while, there's no way he could know, but he's pretty good at adapting to things. So I was much closer to the wall there than I was expecting, so that's why I was going for the mid-screen combo. The thing with Zedd is that you have to have extremely good situational awareness to play him effectively, because his combos, the best combo in any given situation is highly dependent upon how far away you are from the wall, and you have to be conscious of where you are in relation to the wall. Right there, you just saw me do my brain-dead Zord loop with Zedd. So I got to do a Zord combo, which I'm happy about. Pretty goofy looking. I have a Zord combo for each of my 3 characters here, so I'm glad I got to do at least one. Zedd being my battery, obviously Zedd gets the most screen time here. And remember, this Ninja Ranger is super new, so even if Maximilian Dood had been keeping up with this game a lot, he would still be stuck with the disadvantage of being with a character that he had literally just started playing, right? And the characters in this game have such a crazy amount of combo potential that it can get pretty overwhelming, right? The reason I dropped that corner combo, by the way, is because I went for a back special. Normally, the back special would lead to a corner combo in that situation. However, my back special was already charged. Zedd's back special, if you use it and it connects with an enemy, it will charge it. And then if you use your back special, it's essentially a different move with different properties. And so I didn't realize that it was a charged special, hence why it dropped. I think that might have been a cross-up, assuming he was blocking the other direction. Finish him off here. Wake up, grab. Goldar gameplay is pretty self-explanatory. He is pretty simple compared to Zedd and Scorpina. And you can definitely tell that Maximilian Dood is just way more comfortable with Jin and Red Ranger than the new Ninja Ranger, naturally, right? So now we are going into the next match. Surprised I kept getting him in the queue here for a bit. And he was playing on PC. By the way, this game has full crossplay. This game has rollback, which I've already mentioned, and it has full crossplay with everything. Maximilian Dood was playing on PC, and I was playing on PS4. And as you can see, it runs and plays just fine. This is the most user-friendly fighting game on the market right now, and it goes on sale for dirt cheap a lot, too. Okay, so this time he's starting to block that, which is why I called in Goldar to sort of protect me, because my standing heavy as Zedd is unsafe on block, so I called in the Goldar assist to sort of protect me. And then I tagged in. Even though I didn't get a hit confirm with Goldar, I was gambling that I was still baiting some kind of punish that I would be able to, in turn, punish as Goldar, or just overwhelm him and open him up. So here, when he actually gets his Ninja Ranger on me, you'll see that I actually have a bit of trouble. And like I said, it's because Ninja Ranger is so new and I haven't really fought many of them yet that I'm just not familiar with the combo strings. Okay, so here I should have converted into Scorpina's regular bread and butter combo that I have with her. But I went for the Zord combo, and I think the only reason I did that was because I had been labbing that Zord combo from that hit confirm, and so I guess my hands just defaulted to the thing I had been practicing more recently. But really, I should have just converted into a regular Scorpina bread and butter there, because I could have gotten a kill. I think he actually gets a kill here. Nope, drops it. Do I tag out? Yeah. He obviously still has some muscle memory left over with Red Ranger, right? Okay, so that time the combo dropped because when I called in the Zedd lasers there, the neutral special, or sorry, forward special, I went for another corner combo which would involve my putty, but the putty that I had last called out was still technically on cooldown, and so if you try to use forward special again while your other putty is still sort of recovering, it'll give you neutral special instead. So normally in that situation, what I've been labbing is I throw in this extra little chain combo to buy myself a bit of extra time, or more specifically to buy the putty a bit of extra time so he can cool down. But that time I just forgot to do it. So here I hit confirm into a Zord combo, and I try to plink dash over to keep it going, but I mess up the plink dash, which I don't feel too bad about because it's extremely difficult to get that many plink dashes in a row consistent. But I always go for it anyway, just so that way I can get better at it over time. Because sometimes I do get it, so I think it's always worth going for. Just to practice plink dashing. Yeah, so again, I'm just not used to this string. So I'm not familiar with when that overhead will come out. And it's pretty hard to react to, so I think it's just a knowledge check. And those cross-ups too, right? So here, that was obviously a pretty bad raw super, but I was literally just gambling on... I was expecting him to be getting impatient there with me keeping him out, and so I was expecting him to just run in. Like, I was expecting him to do something offensive, so I was expecting him to just run in there. So I was literally gambling on him running in at me with something, in which case the putty would possibly hit him, but instead he jumped. So it was just a bad read there. I had to do something risky near the end. Yeah, so I lost to the timeout there, and I would credit that to... him keeping up the pressure with Ninja Ranger, and then me not being able to defend well against it. It's sort of a double-edged sword playing a new character, right? Because if you play a new character, on one hand, you don't have much practice with it, but on the other hand, your opponent doesn't have much experience in fighting them either. So he's still leading with the Ninja Ranger here. At one point, he switches up his team comp and leads with Jin. Got the lame training stage. I know he's not a fan of the training stage either. So here, yeah, I go for the bread and butter Zedd combo, but I know I'm farther away from the wall than normal, and so I tried to modulate the distance by throwing in that extra knee, but it was still just a little bit too far away. So once again, knowing how far away from the wall you are with Zedd is a huge part of playing him. I could have technically kept the combo going if I went for a crouching in, though, instead, but that's extremely hard to catch. Went for a bad read there. I get way too antsy with reads as Goldar. I get way too antsy throwing out anti-air grabs and throwing out armor tackle because I just love trying to read people, but sometimes I get a little too ham with it. I think this kills. Oh, it went over there. Nice defensive air-to-air there. So I could have gotten a hit confirmed there, but I was late to react because I was not expecting it to hit. So here I go for another corner. Bread and butter. See, there, yeah. Okay, that's what I was going for before. This time the spacing actually was right. And I actually do the whole combo here. Well, not the whole combo because he dies before I get to do the whole combo, but I do the whole combo up to him running out of HP, so I'm pretty happy about that. There is more to the combo, though. I can make it do more, assuming I don't drop it. Nice. And if that didn't kill, I could have kept that one going, too. I could just combo that into super. I think this next one might be when he changes his team order. Let's see. Okay, so he does have his team order rearranged. He has Jin in the front, Red Ranger in the middle, and the new Ninja Ranger in the back. So here I think he goes for a jump. Yeah, okay, so basically when I do a standing heavy at round start with Zedd, I'm basically playing rock, paper, scissors, but a rock, paper, scissors game that is 2/3 in my favor, because pretty much at any round start, the opponent can either attack, block, or jump in, right? If they block, or if they attack, I hit them with the standing heavy, right? Because they're not close enough. If they block and I hit him with the standing heavy, I can call in Goldar to potentially hit him when he tries to punish me and I turn it into a frame trap, right? If they jump in, that's when I lose the rock, paper, scissors. But unless I'm rematching someone over and over and over again and then they catch on to my game plan, I pretty much just go for standing heavy at the start of every round just because most of the time it pays off, statistically speaking. So I could have, I think I should have, if I wanted to go for optimal damage there, I should have done the OTG there and saved the Scorpina assist. It's hard to think about this stuff in real time. It's overwhelming. Okay, so here's my critical error. I got a pretty juicy happy birthday there, right? With a standing heavy hit confirm. I should have hit confirmed that into my brain dead Zord loop, which you saw earlier in the video. If I did that, I could have had 2 of his characters dead so easily, and then this match would have been free after that. Relatively free, right? That would have been so good. But I didn't think about the Zord combo until a little bit too late. Like, it was just a little bit of analysis paralysis. I thought about it a little too late, and then I just pressed a random button, and I dropped it. And then he, in turn, gets a nice happy birthday on me, and that finishes the match in his favor. Yeah, all he has to do is kill me with some chip at the end there. So even though I did do a critical failure there, I'm glad that the match still ended in a cinematic way with him getting a happy birthday there, right? So once again, obviously, I had fun. GG's, dude. I hope he had fun as well. I'm pretty sure he did. And I will see all of you later. Let me know if you have any questions about the game in the comments. And bye for now.